Welcome back to Studio 43 and the NFL Today Update delivered by Little Caesars. Up next, the second game of our doubleheader, headlined by a crucial matchup at Lambeau Field. The Vikings take on the Packers while the Rams meet the Chargers. That's all coming up here on CBS. Back here in Studio 43 with the full house. I know you guys love this time of the year, but Boomer, the playoffs are the main thing.
Yeah, so since the Patriots win, that means the Steelers are still relevant for tonight. The Raiders, as they are playing the 49ers right now, are also still relevant. And, of course, the Jets are, too, as they are playing the Seahawks in the AFC side of things. And also, the #1 seed is still in play, even though Kansas City won today. Now, over in the NFC, guys, a little bit different. The Commanders lost, so that means if the Green Bay Packers win today against Minnesota and win next week against Detroit, they will make it into the playoffs. The Saints need the Vikings to beat Green Bay to remain relevant. The Bucs win the NFC South by virtue of their victory today over Carolina. They secure the #4 seed. And the Giants win over the Colts secures the #6 seed as the wild card in the NFC.
And as it stands right now, Tampa Bay is on top of Carolina 30-24 with 31 seconds left in regulation, Nate.
Yeah, let me give credit to Boom, man. You like Russell Crowe and Beautiful Mind.
You got it.
Smooth right there. You know, listen, credit to the Giants. They're in position where they had to win, and they were in, and they did just that. And Daniel Jones played himself a game. 2 in the air, 2 on the ground, making play after play. It seems like he closed the door on the conversation, being the quarterback of the future. It seems like this team is playing right at the right moments, and they didn't leave it up to destiny. Coach, you've been in this position before, where you need to win, and you need to win the game to get into the playoffs. They said, you know what, we're not going to be watching the scoreboard next week. We're going to win right now.
You know what, you probably played your best game of the season right now. We're going into the playoffs on a high with the way Daniel Jones has played. The defense came up with some big plays today. I'm going to go back again. I know the game's not over, but they're very close to being. That's Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucs. We talked about at the beginning of the show, willing his team on. He has thrown 3 touchdown passes today. They got down 14-0 in this game, but he refused to let that team give up. I mean, he put them on his shoulders, threw for 432 yards. He was 34-45, 3 touchdown passes. Hats off to Tom Brady again. Continue. It will be 21 years straight in the playoffs.
Wow, he just won't go away. I mean, it's unbelievable. Carolina couldn't get the pass rush. Tom Brady threw the ball awesome, deep down the field, too. Something they've been complaining about all year. We're not making those explosive plays. And then, Nate, not to disagree with you, I think Daniel Jones solidified who he is and what he is for that football team weeks ago. He had a terrific year. And today was just another great example of what to do. Brian Dable, let's get a little water. No Gatorade water for him. You need a big bucket to cover that body, but that's okay. But he's excited. He should be.
Look at Wink Martindale's body.
Martindale, the defensive coordinator, give them a lot of credit. What they have done with their play designs on both sides of the ball has been a big difference for this team, and the coaching's been tremendous. And the O-line, last thing, the O-line for the Giants today, I said that could be the trouble spot because Indianapolis has a really good defensive front, but it was not a problem.
You know, here's the thing I think about this. When they hired Brian Dable, he was here really to figure out whether or not Daniel Jones could be their quarterback. And the way that he handled him from day one, and when you think back to game 1 against Tennessee, he throws the interception in the red zone. Dable's in his face. You saw Dable get in Slayton's face today.
He's been doing it all season long.
So, you know, this is kind of like a different approach of coaching. This is the Belichick, Saban, Parcells. This is who he's been influenced by. It's not Brandon Staley. It's not Mike McDaniels with the Miami Dolphins. This is like an old school approach. And this is exactly what the New York Giants needed.
All right, and coming up later here on CBS Meeting in just a little bit, big game Minnesota at the Packers, Boomer.
All right, how about Kirk Cousins? 8 straight season, guys, with 25 or more TD passes. Guess what? That is the 5th longest streak in NFL history.
And Aaron Rodgers, now despite this being a roller coaster of a season for his offense, he did not panic, and they are playing their best football right now, and they're going to go out there and give Minnesota everything they can handle.
Dalvin Cook, the runner for the Minnesota Vikings, over 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4.5 per carry. He is the ground game.
Here's Aaron Jones, the Green Bay Packers running back. Him and A.J. Dillon what a good combo. But Aaron Jones has run for over 900 yards and has over 300 yards receiving the football team.
Maybe the most exciting wide receiver in football right here, Justin Jefferson. All he does is average 99.4 yards per reception. That's the most by any player in NFL history.
And Jair Alexander said that Justin Jefferson's game versus him early on in the season was a fluke. That's right. 8 catches, $180, 2 touchdowns, a fluke, Coach. We'll see today.
About that.
All right. I think Justin Herbert, I think it's pretty good. I think we've seen enough. He's proven to me, but got him to that playoffs this year. Great for Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
All right, folks, we've got a lot more to talk about, but we'll do that at halftime. Meanwhile, coming up next, the late games here on CBS.